Hey guys, welcome back to Ramprairie Creek Farm. Today we're going to talk about
loading a little mini axe with my buddy Adam.
There you go. All right, Adam.
So I'm coming up here. I'm getting a little pole barn building going, and I got a stump and some dirt to move so I can get this pole barn built. So I called Scott here and asked if I could rent his little excavator again and do some dirt work. So we're just going to go over how the proper way to load an excavator, where to load it, and go through the steps of that.
All right.
So usually the first step is get your ramps out on the back of the trailer. This is a 18-foot flatbed tandem axle trailer. So we'll go over and pull these ramps out. That usually gets frozen up in the winter time. Okay, and then we got to get the ramps squared up to the tracks. So that's all good when we get it on there. And then another good point, I've always liked this trailer because I have these jacks on the back of the trailer. They're basically downriggers. So we just we run these down. So when you're loading the excavator something heavy, what can happen is when you bring that weight up on the back of the trailer, if you don't have these, it can lift the back tires of your pickup off the ground or lose traction enough to where if you're on a hill, this thing can scoot down the hill and run away from you. So these are the best thing for that. So get these down and jack these down. So far I'm kind of, but
So why are you blocking it up?
Save time. Be lazy.
Yep, save time.
Okay.
So when you usually when you go to unload this too, it's good to give it a couple extra cranks when there's weight on the back of the trailers, because when you pull it off, the trailer comes up when the weight's off. So it's always a good idea. So do you want me to load it, or?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Okay. I think I got the cards there.
So when loading it too, guys, we're just going to use the boom as a counterweight so it won't tip over. It'll give us a down low.
So I got the excavator loaded. I was watching as it was going on. You always got that kind of tilt factor, so you got to be ready for that. But I was watching the back of my truck as I was going onto it. I saw the back of my truck go down. So you don't want to overweight your hitch. There's a load limit there that they're all stamped with. But yeah, so I got enough weight on the truck. You don't want too much. You don't want to bring the front of the wheels up. So now we're just going to get the binders and the chains and strap it down, and we'll go over how to strap it down. So you want to pull it, you want to pull chains from both directions, go to the back and to the front. So when you're stopping or going forward, that keeps your machine from moving.
Okay.
Hey, so now, like most equipment, they have tie down points. So like here on the blade, this is a tie down point for the equipment, and they put this in here so you can tie down the equipment safely in a downward angle. And then if you come in the back here, there's also underneath here, there's a tie here. So that'll go down. So that's where you hook up there. So for now, we're just going to get this sucker set up. Oh, I got a knot. See, that's not a good thing there. I got a knot in the chain. Gotta take that out. There we go. Okay. Anyway, Scott's hooking that in. And we usually put the hook on top so that keeps it from falling out. And then I'll pull the slack. And then these chain binders, there we go. So a certain way you gotta do this. Got that there. And you got the handle up so when you pull, it tightens it. So then you got some good tension. Oh, gotta grab the other chain. Check. I'll probably need to do it. So that's pretty tight. Not much bounce in it.
Nope.
So. Okay, that's pretty tight. Got to look for is usually, most people don't do this, but I try to do it, sometimes I don't. As you get a few miles down the road, pull off, come back and check your chains because it's amazing.
I always like to have mine on the driver's side so I can look back in the mirror and see it easily, see what's going on.
Yep, the chain binder's on this side so you can see your binder to see if they've come loose. That's always a good standard to go by. But yeah.
Okay, you ready to rock and roll?
Yeah, we're ready to go now. We just got to strap the bucket on, I think.
Okay.
If I had an extra chain, I'd probably throw a chain over this, but I don't. But this is what I got. So.
We're not going too far and it's not very heavy.
No. Got a lot of twist in this sucker.
So we're just using the thumb to hold the other bucket in place.
Yeah.
It's locked in there quite well. The hydraulics are good, it's not going to bleed off.
Yeah. And then you want to get these your straps twisted like this. You usually want to get those out. There.
Oop, one more.
Got her. Sometimes you got your, there we go. Just get it good and tight. There we go.
And then you should just definitely leave this strap on the ground, flying in the wind as you're driving down the highway.
So you can catch it in your tire.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways to do this. Just wrap her up here. This is how I do it. And you pull it through. Got your loop. Knot it like that. And I won't get in the way. You got a long tail like that, you can always bring it back around. Just like that. So there you go. I think it's secured and ready to go.
All right, let's rock and roll.